So it is winter rules out there. We are back on Preferred Lies. I've got a great little treat for you here with a fantastic surprise as well. I'll show you that in a minute. And also I'm going to talk a load of balls. Well, there's nothing new there. Keep watching. So we are going to talk balls, that's correct. So I've gone, as we're heading into winter, a lot of golfers out there might be deciding to stop using the new golf balls and use their old golf balls. Well, I want to do a little test today and show you whether or not it's worth persevering with new balls through the winter or actually changing out and getting the old golf balls out. I understand you might not want to spend the money, but is there going to be much of a difference in new golf ball versus old golf ball? We'll have a look at that in a minute, but before that I've got a really interesting surprise. So the Lady Captains put together the 2020 calendars to raise money for the Captains charities, only £6 each, and it is worth that £6. Not only because there's some fantastic obviously it's a fantastic cause and some fantastic pictures in here. January is a very snowy scene, we'll let you have a little look at that, but there is an absolute belter, I will say, a belter at the back. I'm not sure if you can work out who this is. This was around the time of Bruce Turner's captaincy. I'll just bring it in so you can have a little closer look at that one, and we're really grateful to this. Thank you, Lady Captain. Yeah, there's Danta, Bruce Turner, and who's that rather slim looking elf over there? Well, it's definitely worth coming and getting one of these and supporting the Brian House charity for the Lady Captain, and and supporting the club as well, just for the giggle in December in my book. Well, whilst we're on the topic of Johnny, big time coming up for Johnny. His wife is expecting they are due any time now, so if we don't see Johnny, if he has to dash out in the middle of serving you on a Saturday morning or in the week, it's because his wife is probably about to give birth, and we hope everything goes well. He's due around early November, which is coincidentally around Johnny's birthday as well, so it could be a birthday baby for Johnny, but we do wish him well on that front. And yeah, there's every chance I might have him dressed up as an elf again this winter or this Christmas, and we might have a little baby elf to go with it, we'll see. Anyway, so just going back to a couple of other things, so here at the old links today we have got the Lady Captains versus Vice Captains match. Great idea, Tina, well done. They're out there competing against each other, and this Saturday coming up is the first non-qualifying competition. Yeah, last Saturday was the last qualifying event, and congratulations to John Prescott winning with a 69. Very good indeed. Sunday we hosted our Tournament of Champions again. It's an event that I've sponsored for 15 years now. I donated the trophies to the club, and I put the prizes up and a drink for each competitor afterwards. Really well supported. Can't thank you enough for playing because the weather was shocking. However, everyone got round. Great scores as well. Dave Labour, 38 points, wins the Men's Tournament of Champions this year. And Sarah McNamara with her field blowing away 37, 6 points clear of the next best, win the Ladies Tournament of Champions. So thanks again. Great buffet provided by the club afterwards, and look at this here, all the prize winners with the club's trophies. This is the first time this has been done. Really proud of this picture, and in 28 years I've been here, I've not seen that happen before, so hopefully we've started the ball rolling. A few big things coming up here at the Old Links in the next few weeks as well. The men's dinner, that is towards the end of November. Obviously the Christmas parties, so get involved, be part of that, support the golf club and join us for some fantastic events. You know, that's what being part of St Anne's Old Links is all about. Okay, getting back to the golf balls. Like I've said earlier, if you're using the old golf balls still, it might be wise to do so, I'm not sure. We're going to do a little test. I'm going to hit a handful of balls with an old TaylorMade 5. This is the TP5, and we're going to put it up against the new TaylorMade TP5. And when I say that, it's a current model. However, this has been used for about 6 or 7 rounds of golf, and this ball is brand spanking new. So we'll hit a few shots with the old ball first of all. Never really done this kind of test before, and it'd be interesting to see what happens. All I would say is an old ball, generally I wouldn't maybe expect it to come off as hot off the club face, and I wouldn't expect it to spin as much, I don't know. Certainly we'll find out very, very shortly. So this is my 7 iron, nice strike. Okay, there's a handful of shots with the old ball. Quickly change over to the new ball. They all felt pretty good. I've noticed the carry distance wasn't quite what I was expecting with my 7-iron. Again, that might be down to the ball, but we'll see very shortly. So, new ball time. Okay, so a few good shots, a few bad shots there. It's important to notice I've just hit a handful of shots with each club, and obviously to do this test more in depth we'd probably spend a good few hours doing it. However, I do expect to see a bit of difference. I have spotted a couple of things already, so let's have a closer look at these numbers, shall we? Okay, a quick look. So, first of all we can see here ball speed. New ball 117.7 miles an hour, old ball 113.8. There's 4 miles an hour difference there in ball speed, and these were over an average of strikes. I didn't feel I'd hit any of them better or worse, but yeah, straight away 4 miles an hour ball speed difference, and that's probably due to the fact that the old ball's been hit a good few times and it's lost its energy transfer. Also, the cover of the ball maybe isn't able to transfer the energy as much. Launch angle, I'm interested here, the launch angle of the new ball is a little bit higher, 19.5 versus 18.7 on the old ball. That's marginal, but it's just come off a little bit hotter, a little bit higher. The one I wasn't quite expecting, the older ball, has spun more. That's interesting, the new ball has actually spun less. Now, slightly higher and less spin is still giving me control. The big number there, it's carried 169 with the new ball, 160 with the old ball, so there's 9 yards, run out to 180, 172. And this 7-iron for me, I expect around that high 160s in carry. So if I'm playing a shot to a green that I need to carry a bunker at 165, if I'm using an old ball, I'm not carrying that bunker. If I'm using the new ball, I'm getting over that bunker. So just bear that in mind if you are using the golf balls on the golf course. Now, by all means, you can do this test yourself. Come and spend some time with me here in the studio or with any of the team down at the Golf Academy and just make a bit of an inquiry as to whether or not, first of all, which ball would work for you and whether or not you're going to find a difference between an old and a new ball. It might work out differently, but we do have the technology and the equipment to do so. So in my opinion, new ball is always best. And make sure if you're buying them a dozen, you save a few pounds as well. Make sure you get fitted and find the correct ball. A lot of people put hands up and go, I need a sleeve of Pro Vs. However, you might not necessarily need to. Same with TaylorMade, the TP5 is a great ball for me. However, you might find a different ball at a different price point works just the same. So a couple more bits to add. Johnny has been working very well on the Halifax and Huddersfield match, and he's got it rearranged for this Sunday here at St Anne's All Links. Good work there, Johnny. A lot of effort's gone into that, and I'm sure the club do appreciate it, so well done. Down at the academy, there's been updates on the top tracer. We're seeing a huge increase in footfall using top tracer. Golfers joining the team down there for a round of golf on a driving range. Yes, rent a bay for £5, and that could be between 3 or 4 of you. Buy a couple of baskets of balls, grab a coffee or a toasty whilst you're there, and enjoy a round of golf at St Andrews or Pebble Beach. Don't forget, our nearest pin is for a year's supply of golf balls provided by TaylorMade yet again, so that's a great price to win, but you've got to be in it to win it, and make sure you sign in. Download the app and sign in. Lots more to come on that. We're going to be launching a Scramble League through November, so we can come down and play as a team, put a score on the board in the Texas Scramble event. And plus quite a few other little bits, games, supervised practice sessions, and a nice bit of engagement as we head into the darker, wetter, colder months. Your courses might be closing. We're not going to close here at St Anne's All Links too much. That course, by the way, is phenomenal right now. Congratulations to Graham's team. But if your course is closing, head down to the Golf Academy and use the top tracer there. That's about it from me this week. If you already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. If you don't, give a subscribe. Make sure you share and comment below as well. I'm going to go and do a bit more coaching. Very busy few days as people are getting prepared for next season now. So if you are thinking about your golf for next year, make sure you spend time with myself or any of the team. And one final note, Christy from Behind the Bar, she's heading back to Australia this weekend, so make sure you pop in and say goodbye. She's had a couple of lessons with us here in the studio. What a golf swing. She's just hit a 7-iron today, 165 yards. That is impressive for someone who's only just new to the game as well, and we wish her all the best when she heads back to Australia. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all very soon.